Good morning, guys. Something a little bit different, a different haul today. Today's haul, wait till I get a decent one, is all about frames. Isn't that a lovely one there? Go upside down. This is a recent purchase I've just purchased, and I'm going to try and remember all the prices that I've paid for them, but there's none of them new. These are all second-hand ones. I'll do another vlog one day of ones that I've bought. But there you are. There's a sample. Now I ain't interested in the inside. That's ceramic. No, it's not ceramic. It's marble, as you can see. So what I'll do is I'll take this out and replace it with a canvas of mine. As you know, I do the Tudor paintings, so this is an ideal style of frame for one of my Tudor paintings. Kenhenry the 8th, James the 3rd, James the 4th, you know the script. So that one cost me £25 from the antique shop across the road from me. And it's a solid frame, good frame. So that's number one that I'm going to show you. Now, antique shops, charity shops, junk shops, you know it, you've seen them, they're all in there. So it's just a matter of raking through them all and getting one suitable for you. I'm not the first artist that's doing this, and it goes way back the centuries. Even in the 16th century, they would buy second-hand frames and whatever. But yeah, another frame. This is from a charity shop. I paid £3.99 for this one, and as you can see, I've already took the print out of it, because normally these comes with either the original painting or the prints. And as I said to you in a previous vlog, that I never ever throw anything away, even if it's a worthless print or whatever. I mean, there's nothing worthless for me. Like, everything's got a value, so I never throw anything away. They go into a separate folder, the originals or the prints that comes with these frames. But as you can see, this is a typical normal frame that you'll get from a charity shop. I paid, what was I say, £3.99 for that size. Quite a good size. Unusual shape, landscape or portrait you can do. This is probably going to be a landscape painting. But yeah, £3.99. But you can understand the one at 25 is an antique frame. That one's a vintage frame. Look at that one. Another vintage frame. I probably paid about £4.99 for this one. Gold. So I've got a painting on the go at the moment that'll fit that. It's just a matter of slipping it in. So that's number 3. Guys, see behind here, the biggest paintings, the big large frames are behind there. I just couldn't get them out in time to do this vlog, but I'm maybe 20 to 30 piled up behind me, all waiting to get stripped and the canvas or the watercolour put into it. So yeah, I collect them, but whenever I see them, I buy them. I don't let them go, because I've done that before, and when I go back, they're gone. So another one. Some of these frames I'll use to take pictures of my recent eBay watercolour paintings that's for sale, or oil paintings that's for sale. I'll use this as a frame to show the customer what the painting would look like framed, and I'll do that in another vlog one day. I'll let you see. Have I got one there just as an example? Yeah, just something like that. Something like that. Look, you can always cut your painting down to size to whatever frame you want. It's up to you. Sacrilege though, I would never cut a painting for any frame. I'd get a frame for it. Anyway, that's another one. As I say, it's just an example of all the different frames that I've bought. Well, I'll show you these as well. You can remember these, can't you? I've gilded and painted these myself, these frames. I've got an example. You've seen a vlog, there's a vlog a way back that shows me gilding these ones. These are all fairly dry now, so they're ready to get glossed. And the painting painted on them. So yeah, they're ready. But if you go back, you'll see me gilding them. Lovely, eh? Going to be covered in gold now. So these are frames that I have bought and gilded myself, and they're in the preparation. We're in the process of getting painted, getting the canvas for them and getting them in and painted on them. Another one, this is another one that I used for my watercolour paintings. Just as a sample to show my art buyers. This is one that I bought recently. As you can see, it's still got the print in it and the glass. If it's an oil painting, I usually take the glass out. I don't like glass covering an oil painting. It's different if it's a watercolour, but look, that print is still in there. And there's the price. Is that the price? Is there a price on this? I think I paid $6.99 for this frame from Cancer Research. Yeah, I can either do it as a landscape or I'll tip it up that way and do it as a portrait. And if I want, I can actually even, if I don't like that colour, I can paint it black, green or whatever. But I'll think about that with that one. Another recently bought one. As I says, they're all different prices. You have to judge what you want to pay for a frame and whatever. But this is a huge one. This is a heavy, heavy one. I bought this from the antique shop as well, across the road from me. Now you see the paint inside. And you'll never believe it, I only paid $25 for this, and it's solid and heavy. Oh. You can see it's an antique frame, so that's a gallery style frame. So that one will be a special paint for me. So I'll have to think about who I'm putting in this one. But yeah, it's got some damage to it, but I think it adds to the character. There's a bit there that's needing filled in, which I could fill in myself, like, but I think I'll leave it. I love the character of it being used. It's the same with all my goods, all my treasures that I get from my eBay shop. If they've been, there's nothing worse than having a brand new item. If you've got a used item, a loved one, and it's been used and it's got a little scratch on it or a little chip or whatever, that's lovely to me and to a lot of other people. A lot of people buy them just for that character. Each item has got a character, you know what I mean? Now, next one is another print. I thought, yeah, that one I paid $4.99 from a charity shop just down the road. So as you can see, prices vary from frame to frame. But normally in a charity shop or an antique shop, they're judging on selling it at the frame and what's inside. Whereas you as an artist, you're basically just after the frame, so you have to take that into account. But what I do is, whichever, let's say, where's that one? Oh, it's away at the bottom. The one with the marble inset that's been styled out, and that's probably worth a lot more than the actual frame itself. So what I'll do is I'll put that on eBay and see whoever wants that, because that's no use to me unless I was into marble statues and whatever. So, but the thing is, I sell that marble inset inside, and then I get back the money that I would have paid for the frame. You know what I mean? So I paid £25 for that marble inset framed antique frame. So if I get £25 for that marble inset, then I've got my money back. You know what I mean? So it's a great way of working. Oh, horn outside. Somebody's got a new horn. So just a couple of examples of miniatures, because as I have probably shown you in some vlogs. Wait a minute, guys. Sorry about that. Somebody got a new horn for their birthday. Tooting the horn. I stay right in the main street, so I've got to coincide with the traffic. But anyway, miniatures paintings are the exact same. You know, I do a lot of miniature painting, so yeah, I've not got one hanging up there to show you, but you've seen them. So that's one that's getting ready. I've got the inside canvas inside that for that. But these normally come in under a fiver when I go to the charity shops. It's usually the charity shops I get these. You can see that's got tortoiseshell on it, fake tortoiseshell. Yeah, and that one's got a gold frame. So these will get mini portraits put on them as well. So there are various sizes of frames that you can buy and whatever. But I thought that would give you just a little sample of the frames that I buy and whatever, and a variation of the prices. So if you're an artist, instead of, because if you go and get them framed at a frame shop, there's nothing wrong with that, but you're going to pay 20, 30, 40, 50 pound to get your painting framed. So it's worthwhile searching the charity shops, the junk shops, and the antique shops for frames, and you'll, as well, look at this sample. I paid £25 for this. I got a bargain with this. Now, where would you ever, if you went to a framing shop, you just think how much they would charge for that. And by God, this is heavy, solid wood. You're talking about £150, £200 for one of these frames. But yeah, I hope this has given you a little insight into collections of frames and whatever. Got to put that down safe because it's heavy. Yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed yesterday's vlog with me up at Heathfield, and we did get a picture of that dragon. So I'm going about to get my breakfast as normal. I have my other movie camera that I'm going to be taking. Just a quick glimpse, guys. Yeah, got my movie camera to do up and film Mr. Fox or Mr. Squirrel or whoever. And I've also got my telephoto. I'm going to get this one in charge because I've just raked this one out. This is one of many telephoto cameras I've got. So we're going to use these two within the coming week and see what we can get. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. And until next time, I'll say bye-bye. Yeah, keep on buying frames.